Hello everyone, this is Tammy and we are going to figure out how we are going to make it while we wait on the 401k. We're still waiting on it to be approved, so I don't want to count that money until it's actually in our accounts. So we're going to see what we can do to make it by easier. Alright, so first want to start off with, I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. We had an interesting one. Everything was fine. Like, we had a good time with our family. We spent it with his family this year. But on the way to his dad's house, we witnessed a wreck, and thankfully everybody was standing outside of the vehicles. We know everybody was perfectly fine. Nobody got injured. Their vehicles were a little messed up, but everything was fine that way. And then we're leaving his dad's, and there is a police chase, and the vehicle is trying to pass the car on the other side, and we're going this way, and they get halfway into our lane when we pop over the hill, and we see them, and Chris starts slowing down real fast, about to stop and pull over into the ditch, and they finally get back in their lane. It already had 3 cops behind it. And we live in a small town, and this place is 30 minutes from where we live. It's even smaller, okay? We live in Tennessee. This is on country back roads. It really hit me like, you don't know what's going to happen. Thank God that those people were okay with that car wreck. I know that they are probably upset, devastated. Maybe their plans were ruined. But I hope that they were thankful enough to know that that could have been way worse. And for us as well, we could have been involved in a horrible accident. And another thing happened yesterday. I used to work at Cracker Barrel earlier this year. If you've been keeping up with me, I left in May. And they're still my family, and I left on good terms, and I still see everything that they post. And there was a dumpster fire there on Thanksgiving. I don't know how the dumpster fire started, but they're going to need new dumpsters. It was so bad. It was complete flames. I'm just thankful that the building didn't catch on fire and stuff like that. It was a wild Thanksgiving over here. If you hear the fan in the background, it's because little Kieran is asleep in here still, and I just want, he sleeps, we all sleep with a fan on high. I have it on low right now, just to give him a little bit more white noise. And I think he was up until like 3 this morning. He stayed up with Chris. Ever since Chris lost his job, his routine has been so messed up. Both Chris's and Kieran's. Chris worked 10 to 12 hours every day. Maybe would get a day off here and there. So he would be physically working and straining himself, coming home, going to the gym, coming back home, and then he would relax. And now he's not doing anything but the gym, so it's hard for him to go to sleep. And so if it's hard, it's hard for him to go to sleep, but then Kieran doesn't want to nap during the day because his dad's here now. So he is either staying up until he's completely exhausted, having late naps, or, you know, it's just all getting mixed up. He napped twice yesterday on the way to Chris's dad's and on the way back, and then he stayed asleep once we got home. So yeah, the schedules are all messed up here, but I'm hoping that sooner or later it's gonna work out. Yesterday, I was like, you know what, I'm not going, which I've been very, you know, like, I'm not going to worry about the situation at all, because I know that we're going to be provided for. I'm not worried about us losing anything, because we won't. We have family, which if we absolutely had to. If it came down to it, I could move back into my mother's home with my brother. My mother's not living there right now, but my brother pays all the bills over there. If I absolutely had to. Now, we're going to keep from doing that because just everything with the custody of my first child, I'm not wanting to, I don't want to say, like, how can I word this? My ex would prefer I have my own place. I don't know why it, well, I feel like I can't say much more. He wants him to have his own room. I have all sons, but he wants him to have his own room. So that's why we're going to do our best to stay here. And I think that we won't have to worry about it. But if it actually came down to it, we have a place to go. Anywho, let's get into the actual video. I decided, I already knew I was going to pay my rent on the credit card because I have bills that cannot be paid with a credit card. And my brother is going to be giving me my rent amount next week. So we're going to use that cash he gives me to pay other bills this month. Since I can't pay those on a credit card, and I'd rather not use that cash for rent and then come up on these other bills. It's like, oh my gosh, we don't have it right now. And risk getting late fees and stuff like that. I really don't want my credit messed up with late payments. I'm fine with more debt going on there because I can resolve that, but I don't want any more bad payment history. It's been 7 years, I believe, since I had a bad remark, and yeah, we're gonna try to keep it that way. Let me get over here. So if you watched my video, my last cash stuffing of Chris's income, you see that we got all of this divvied out. But this is probably gonna change because since I paid State Farm with the credit card, so I can keep that cash for other things. So we're just gonna see what we can do. And I'll probably actually just get another budget sheet and just see. Let me add this here. This has been paid. We're gonna round up on this page, but we don't have to worry about that now because I was just going through all of my apps and seeing how much I can pay of these, and I'm using this one right here. This Capital One card had $263 on it, but I added all of these last night, and we absolutely needed groceries. I got plenty of meat. I got another turkey because we're doing like a Thanksgiving lunch for Kieran's birthday, and we already have a little turkey, but I just feel like it's going to be too small to feed everybody. But I just decided we're going to go ahead, we're going to put this total on this one credit card, and we're going to figure out where to put the cash, and then if we get that 401k, we will pay these amounts, the bill amounts, on, pay them up. And then we'll take like what we paid in expenses and we'll put that on a smaller credit card to just get that credit card payment off of me. Right now, Amazon is the one that has the highest monthly payment of $61. I've been paying $75 on it, and I think we only owe $163. So we're gonna get that squared away soon. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fill this out and see the total on here now. And the rent, I had to pay like a $12 increase fee to use the credit card. I was like, I'd rather do that than not have it for the other things. So after rent brings it up to $500 and $89.34. And then State Farm, we put in $104. My mother put in $75 for it. But we paid this full total on the credit card. So adding that on here, I'd rather go ahead and put a full balance, not a full balance, because I still do have like $750 left on this card, I believe. I'd rather go ahead and have my credit plummet from all of this activity, and then gradually pay it down than to do it just a little at a time, if that makes any sense. I'd rather it be at the lowest it can be and me work up from there so it doesn't discourage me, you know what I mean? I hope y'all do. But I really believe that everything's going to be okay. After that, it brought it to $774, and adding the utilities. I don't know if I mentioned it in a video, but the day before Chris got fired, my driver's side window, fell off track. And if you know anything about Tennessee weather, it's very unpredictable. And I got all these kids, and I can't just be driving with my window down. So they fixed that yesterday. And I'm hoping that... What, honey? Hey, oh, thank you. I'm hoping that we can get Chris's Cadillac fixed soon. But I'm just not going to worry about that. If we have to put it on another credit card, we will. If you hear the creaking of the door, it's Alistair. He was doing the laundry for me, and he's actually putting the laundry up. And that's how he earns his Pokemon cards, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Alright. So that brings the total up to $893.83. And then we got groceries and expenses. Okay, the biggest part of this, not the biggest part. The biggest part is the groceries, but I bought diapers also, so $40 of this is diapers, and I can't remember if I got other things. I know I had a bigger balance than that, almost $300, and then I was like, you know what, I don't need all of this right now. I will just get this down a little bit. So let's add this one. And then as far as Christmas goes, I have $100 worth of Fetch reward points, and I can't remember how much change I have, but it's close to $100, so the kids should be good. Hey, honey. What you doing? Just watching? Know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about Christmas presents?
Well, I was talking about having money for Christmas, yeah. If you want to help me out, you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase one of my binders. I have the binders that have all of these templates in them. They all come with 4 months worth, so they're quarterly planners. They're all handmade, and I also have... He wants more Christmas presents. And I also have the Scratch and Save. I don't even know how many is in there, but you can save 38. Oh, whoa, whoa, baby's sleeping right there. $3,800 and up with that challenge book. So everything is 25% off right now. Please go check that out. And right here, the total debt on this credit card is now $1,064.30. And what I'm going to do my best to do is not pay any more on this credit card. We got $40 in gas yesterday in cash. We did not use the credit card because one of Chris's family members gave him $100, and then another one gave us another $100. So I kept $100, he kept the other $100, and so he used 20 of that to put in the gas tank and to get his things. Just he dips, so he bought his dip with it, and yeah, we're going to probably use the Walmart card for our gas. We did receive a $30 gift card from his job the day before he was fired, so we have $55 worth of gift cards. I do have to check the balance from the one of last year. Put your phone around. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get the cash out of here that we can put elsewhere. So here's that 100 that I have from his family. And then, alright, so we only need to keep enough for my phone payment in here with the insurance and phone payment. So here's $52 in there. So now we got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 6, 7, so 287 so far. Groceries, we've already spent all of this up, but I am planning on keeping it on the card until we know what we can afford. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Alright, we got our subscriptions. This is going into the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80. And credit card payments. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And let me just check on here. Again. Okay, so we're paying. I need to make a note of this actually. So with the Capital One, we are going to pay $30. Credit One, which is Chris's card, have $50, but we might do, we'll put $30 to make that a 60 there. And then Mercury, $30. Is that right? That will save us a, roll it back up when you're done. That will save us a 20 here if we do it that way, and then we'll still have to, no, we'll put that extra 10 in here. Okay. So extra 10 buffer. We will do it that way. Okay. So these 3 credit cards are going to get $30. We're going to have a $10 buffer, and then that gives us an additional 20 to work with to get the rest of the bills paid. I'm just thankful. I was already like 2 weeks ahead in paying bills, so that was really good, and I'm very thankful for that. Let me get this checked off. And let's actually highlight these because they will be paid. Rent's paid. We got the money for that. I don't know if I want to. Okay. We're just going to do the ones that are actually paid so far, and subscriptions, because subscriptions aren't going to be paid until the end of the month anyway. So we should have $607 to get us the rest of the way with our month bills, because I did spend quite a bit on the credit card. We have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. For you see that I am counting, right? And then he just starts spouting off numbers. He just, I messed up on here. I messed up on here. He just measured his bicep. He's 10.5 bicep, right? That's good. Oh, goodness, you're funny. Okay. Let me recount this. I think it's 4 something. I don't know what happened here. If I don't clear out all the way, or if I press the plus twice, it adds extra stuff. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 407. 407. How was I 200 off? We had that. We had how much from... Okay, hold on. We had that from the credit cards. We had the 100 from groceries. What else did I take out of? Okay, this should be the insurance then. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 6, 7. Was it 87? $187, right? Yeah, $187. Good grief. Yeah, okay. It's correct. I don't know what happened. It was probably just me pressing more buttons than I needed to. So, we're going to do expenses and gas and groceries on a credit card until we know we have a stable income coming in. Once we get the 401k, we can start actually paying with cash again. And let's get these highlighted. That's done. And then all of these will be put in the bank. I'm guessing, I don't know if they're open tomorrow. I know they're open, or they're closed today for Black Friday. Anywho, I can get that in there Monday, because none of it's due right now. So we're still good on that. Are you okay? He just stomped his toe. Okay, so we have bow water next. And AB has been paid. We're going to round up, even though it was like 119 something. Oh no. Let me just, okay, get that ink off there. Are you good? He's laid out because he hit his toe. You cracked your neck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. We'll do that there. Because we're gonna get that 315 next week as well. I'm not sure where I want to keep these. I might actually just put it towards the credit cards. These two. So let me put Amazon right here. 61, and then Walmart. We'll do Walmart 40. Instead of the 30 minimum. Just because that's close to being maxed out. Got 200 and something left on there, but okay. Let me go on to the next page here, and we're going to do our whiteout thing. This is exactly why I don't budget too far ahead, because you just never know. I'm shocked that Kieran's still asleep, aren't you?
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock, we gotta go pick up our groceries. Then at 4, we're gonna go pick up Blaine. Let me check and make sure this is still recording, because that would have been sad if it was not. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We don't have to worry about this one. is going on? Why is it doing this? Because I don't think I have... Does it think I'm sleeping or something? Okay. So, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. Of course, we don't have the $2 that we need. Of course, we gotta round up. It'll be okay because it will end up in the bank. So, we got... Oh, it won't actually end up in the bank. I will get the change back because I pay this in person. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200 will be going towards the van payment. Okay. 20, 40, 60 credit card payment. 20, 40 Walmart payment. So that's going in the credit card as well. So boom, boom, boom. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 107 left. I need to put the amount right here. I should have ripped out just a new paper. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm not going to be too concerned about the dates up here. How much was it? 407 that I had. So okay, so 290 so far of that has been assigned. Let me see. I don't think I had anything on the sheet. Nope, I did not. So let's go back here. I'm sorry this is going to be a long video. Then child support. I like to keep a buffer in my accounts, but I do have 112 in the account that I pay this, and I'm paying it today, so I might just do 2 months in one just to get that over with. We're going to leave that be so far because we're not going to use the actual cash for it. And then we got 106 or 107. We can't pay any other bills, but we will put this towards ORNL. So it will be in this envelope, and then whenever my brother gives me the $315 next week, we will finish up, hopefully. Let's see what we're putting towards credit cards now. We got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, $200 towards credit cards. And then we got to put in my phone minutes to the bank. And the others will be paid in cash and the subscriptions into the bank. Okay, so I think that I am all squared away. Let me finish putting right here the totals for the credit cards. Did I say, yeah, 40 for the Walmart card. So we'll put the 290 here. 407 minus 290. There's an extra 10. So it's really 107. So we'll put the 117 because I'll just put that extra $11. Or that's not 11. It's oh, I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. And we'll do roll over to next week. So, if anything, it's going to get us halfway through the month. So, I'm going to continue living stress-free when it comes to finances because I know we're going to be provided for. I'm not concerned with it. Earlier this year, I would have been absolutely bonkers, but I've just been through this too many times to know that it's going to work out. But that is it for today, and I will see you all next time. Hopefully when we get his 401k, I'll be making a lot of cash stuffings because he can only pull his money out $500 at a time off his card. So hopefully I can just do like a 500, 500, 500, like do parts of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to stuff months ahead as far as we can go. And yeah, that should be exciting, and I hope we get approved and we get that, and you know. Please continue to pray for us, and thank you all so much. Bye-bye.